Anyway, let's move on from that to Sydney Sweeney's jeans campaign, which created major backlash. Okay, I know Jay Mershon really wants me to cover the story. He's been losing his mind. Here, let's take a look.
Look amazing.
Sydney Sweeney's new jeans campaign is sparking major backlash.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
The campaign has a clever slogan: Sydney Sweeney has great genes. That's genes with a J. But many believe the implication is that Sydney Sweeney's genes with a G are superior.
I mean, it is. That is the double entendre. Yes, that is the double entendre. It's a weird double entendre to make. And I think it spells that, I mean, I think this is like a company actively trying to lean into like white nationalists and eugenicist arguments to fucking advocate for people to purchase their product.
Is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney's new ad is deeply, deeply unsettling to me.
It's a problem when white people try to say that the superior gene is blonde hair and blue eyes.
But others are saying it's much ado about nothing.
I'm not gonna stop you.
While the fun police have found something else to be angry.
This is part of the reason why I didn't entertain the discourse, because like I just don't give a shit that much. Yeah, I think American Eagle is trying to lean in on the double entendre. I think it's more so indicative of the time itself, like the time that we're in. I suspect the Republicans are excited that they can somehow talk about anything but Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump doing pedophilia together. So great opportunity for this twink to get involved.
What I thought that meant was, well, she was wearing some great jeans. I guess I'm really naive.
So, will the controversy help or hurt American Eagle?
Listen, you hear that all press is good press. Certainly it created more awareness. If there was anyone out there who didn't know what American Eagle was, that they sell jeans, that it is a brand that's still in existence, now they certainly know.
I bet you want to try these jeans.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determined.
I think what's crazy is like Sydney Sweeney's voice, and this is so like she sounds so much like a Valley girl. But yeah, this is outrage marketing for sure. But I think ultimately the double entendre being that like Sydney Sweeney has superior genes because of her eye color and shit is basically brands playing fast and loose with this kind of politics. Because they are no longer fearful of any sort of repercussion. As a matter of fact, they expect the repercussion to be positive. That's it. It's a play on the Brook Shields ad. That's what it is. Where is it? Do you have it? Do you have the Brook Shields ad? First of all, I don't think Sydney Sweeney gives a shit.
The secret of life lies hidden in the genetic code.
Yeah, by the way, Brook Shields is like 15 here when she's doing this ad.
Genes are fundamental in determining the characteristics of an individual and passing on these characteristics to succeeding generations.
14? Yeah. Oh, God, it was a different time and also very creepy. With all the Epstein stuff, should you be really referencing the Brook Shields ad? No, I think it plays into it. Yeah, it plays into the grossness. That's what I'm saying. Like Brook Shields' experience and exploitation is a perfect demonstration of how insane, creepy, gross we used to be as a society towards children and never really cared about protecting children. We still are, but we used to too. You agree it's pretty Nazi coded? Yeah, what do you think having superior genes is? I don't think they're literally saying like we're Nazis. They're saying that they're rage baiting with like Nazi shit because it's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the times. It's like that failing fast food shop, whatever it's called. They're selling like cane sugar soda, and it's being hailed up as like a fucking heroic move by like RFK Steak and Shake.
You've got a Sydney Sweeney Nazi propaganda controversy playing out right now. Right? Because if you haven't seen, there's been this debate playing out after her new campaign with American Eagle just launched, where the tagline is Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Right? It's a play on words because the campaign is for American Eagle's denim line, but also genes like genetics. And some of the videos, they seem to use her genes to make a, hey, did you know Sydney Sweeney is hot joke, like this one.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Why does she sound like, I don't want to say it, never mind. She just sounds like she has like a mental condition, like a disability. It's not just like vocal fry. Is that sexy? I don't get it. Why is she doing that? Ha, eyes up here. Like, what the is that like a new trend? Is that what it is? She just sounds like that? I don't know. I don't think she sounds like that all the time.
Like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda. I also am thinking about like all of the young girls who are doing their back to school shopping right now at places like American Eagle who are seeing ads like this. Yikes.
Right, and that as you had others writing things like, I like Sydney Sweeney and American Eagle as much as the next guy, but we must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children is a crazy tagline for selling jeans. As well as something about an ad sexualizing a woman with blonde hair and blue eyes while commenting that she has great genes feels extremely conservative, especially in this political climate. And that is, you had many blaming Sydney for participating in the campaign and claiming it wasn't just a commercial, saying it was a love letter to white nationalism.
Okay, everybody needs to calm down. Like, I think they're going overboard with the criticism. I think the ad is not going to make people white supremacists. I think the problem with the ad is it indicates that culture is moving in a direction where they find white supremacy to be permissible. The ad shows that we're there already. And companies think this is like a appropriate double entendre to engage with. Can't you say you have good genes in a non-Nazi way or no? I mean, maybe. You're sure. But when you start talking about your hair color and blue eyes, it becomes a little bit different, don't you think? Hasan defending rich, famous Holly weirdos again. Okay, take a break permanently. I don't care about any of these people. I am not defending them at all. Shut the fuck up. Like, some of you literally are like, well, you have to go find where Sydney Sweeney is and kidnap her and make an ISIS-style video of her apologizing. Otherwise, you actually are defending the Holly weirdos because you are one of those Holly weirdos. There's a difference, I feel like, between being like, yeah, I got good genes, man, and being like, my blue eyes and blonde hair and lineage come from my genes, my genetic predestiny. Isn't it pretty impactful? No. So are we supposed to ignore this and move on? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, literally. What? Like, what's the solution, you think? I feel like there's way more important things happening every day. Chatter said, okay. Yeah, thank you. So you don't think they should publicly apologize? I don't give a shit one way or another. I don't care. Yeah. Great. Sure. Who cares? I don't care. I don't. Doesn't it seem like a non-issue? It is, but it's cool because it's an issue from a bygone era. This is a very like 2016 style problem. Very 2016 style controversy, and we're living in 2025. So it's cute, and I like it. I like that chatters are, they got the energy, right? Like it's cool. It makes me happy that there are chatters who are still in their cutie pie era. You're ableist, so you don't care. Yes, that's what? What? I'm trying to understand what you mean by that. I think you might have outwoken me this time. I genuinely don't even know what you mean by that. What? What does that have to do with anything? You are by not acknowledging the genes? Wait, what? But I did acknowledge the eugenicist double entendre. I'm saying that's what they did. Wait, what are you saying ugly people are disabled? Being a brunette is a disability. It's a big deal. We get killed in Canada. Wait, what? Okay. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I recognize what the company is doing. I don't know how this ties back to me being ableist and wanting death, wishing death upon the disabled in Canada. I don't know how I got there. Yeah, I don't care about the gene ad. I care about like the actual white supremacy that's already happening. And I care about the gene ad more so on what it signals, as I was saying already, which is that it signals that companies are feeling comfortable playing fast and loose with white supremacy or like eugenics. Yeah, it's more of a symptom of the disease. It's not causing people to be white supremacists. It just means people are already, people are at the very least not upset about this kind of thing. But as far as like wanting to cancel American Eagle, go right ahead, guys. I'm saying that I feel like as a society, we've moved beyond like getting upset at companies doing shitty marketing. considering the ever-present danger that is facing everyone in the Western world. You know, fascism is growing everywhere. America and Canada both are participating in the genocide of the Palestinians. Every day we see it. There is a affordability crisis that's impacting everybody, but seemingly there's no solution to it. Trans people are written out of existence by legislation. Mass atrocities happening as a direct consequence of anthropogenic climate change. I don't care about American Eagle, you know? I don't care that American Eagle thought it was like cute beyond the fact that they correctly predicted that they would get no repercussions for this. So for you guys to be like, no, we should actually get mad at American Eagle. Why aren't you mad at American Eagle? You want me to be killed by my doctor? Well, that's a big leap that you took there. And it's cool. It's cool that people are still like, no, I'm going to get real mad at American Eagle. Okay. Yeah. Fight the power. The ad drove discourse. Agencies don't care. I know. But the point is, the agencies don't care because of how normalized this kind of sentiment is already. That's it. That's my mindset on this.
Though then also we've seen people landing in a third camp where they think, you know, whatever is going on, it just didn't land. Writing things like, I don't think American Eagle is some sort of Nazi company or this is even like 100% on purpose, but it's definitely capitalizing on ever-growing.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. Haters are going to clip you to say the same thing and say the same thing about BDS. What? BDS? American Eagle would absolutely be valid as a boycott target if it was like directly fucking making his jeans in like some West Bank facility that was stolen from Palestinians, or if they were like offering free jeans to the fucking Israeli occupying force. I think these two things are at different magnitudes. People I don't think have any capacity to understand that there is like varying degrees of involvement with like ongoing atrocities, you know? These are entirely separate places. This shit makes the left look crazy. I mean, it's fine to point out that it's like obviously a byproduct of where we are as a society, that a major corporation is trying to do double entendre on eugenics, you know? That's what I did too. I just don't really care about it beyond the fact that we're here. This is where we're at.